Articles have been added to the World Times. Romancing Romilda added to the trunk. Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton the Azran Legacy. You got another pipe puzzle for me, bud? The joy of discovery one finds through archaeological pursuits is just as prominent, if not more so, in aviation. All right, bud. Hey, Keats, you got something for me? Meow. Meow. Currently, no puzzles. All right, cool. You know what that means. Time to roll some nuts. Get rolling. Get rolled, you fucking nerd. Alright, top down. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. Okay. So if I take you, roll you here, that blocks that. Yeah, that goes straight into the water. Oh, I see. I take you, but I can't roll you here because there's a wall in the way. Because I'm looking at it, if I make it roll this way, it hits this ball, and then that ball rolls into that one, and then it'll stop here, which allows me to roll a ball in here, and it'll stop here, allowing the nut to get across. And that really is the next important step. Oh, I see. We take you and roll you here. And then I can take you and roll you here. Perfect. And we have just the right number of boulders for this. Because I take this one, and then I drop it here. And then we take the next one. And we roll it here. Nope. We roll it here. And then we need that last boulder. And we nut ye roller. Boom. Perfect. Staggered hills completed. Alright, cool. I'm gonna try some dress up. I don't want to commit to starting anything just yet. Cute, 4 stars or more. Yeah, you know what, let's try it. Okay, here's what I'd like. I'm thinking something cute and girly, but stylish too. It sounds as though you've had a good idea of what you would like. Do you happen to have some sort of color scheme in mind? I do indeed. Lots of warm colors. I want to stand out from the white snow. So something cute and girly with warm colors. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Feel free to let us know if you have any other specific requests. We're making this outfit especially for you, after all. Nope, nothing I can think of. Could I see what you come up with first? Of course. We'll let you know when we've finished putting it together. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. We're looking for cute. How much cute we got? We got 1-star cute there. Well, 1.5 cutes here. But we want some bright colors, you know? We don't have a whole lot of bright colors. How do I apply this? I think we are going to have to go with the tiny top hat. How do I... Oh, that's how. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We'll try that. You're finished? I wonder what you put together for me. Well, here it is. Ah, well, it's definitely cute. You don't appear to be entirely satisfied with it, Prima. Well, I was thinking it would be nice to have a cat ears headband or something. Very well. We'll take that into consideration. Just that one little thing would make the whole outfit so much cuter, I think. I'm really liking it a lot, though. Much appreciated. We do not have that, which is exactly why I didn't do any of this in the first place. Bear hood, schoolboy cape, lightweight helmet. Yeah, no, we ain't got that. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I ain't got it. We're just moving on. We're just gonna fly to the next place. You know? Could do episodes and stuff like that. Maybe should for the plot, but I'm not gonna. Let's, we're gonna have to hit the desert eventually. I think we hit the desert now. I'd like a taste of home after all that wind. Simply touch a destination and the Bostonians will take us there in no time. Desert. A desert town built by brave pioneers. Its hardy residents are involved in a constant battle against their harsh surroundings. Yeah, it sounds like Hoogland already. If the map of the Azran Dome is accurate, then there should be an egg somewhere in the vicinity. The land is arid, yet the ore paints the landscape a beautiful hue. The nearby town is surrounded on all sides by rocky mountains. Locating the egg may prove difficult. I agree. I can only sense a faint resonance of the Azran. Okay, so it's probably just the egg here then? Then it seems we'll have a long journey ahead of us. Let us begin by talking to the locals. As per usual. Sitting in this chair puts one in full control of the Bostonius. I'm not trying to look at the control panel. I'm trying to talk to the guy. Thanks, Layton. I hear dust storms are prevalent in dry climates. If you encounter one, I urge you to prioritize your safety and find shelter. That's not ominous. We're definitely going to see a dust storm. That's almost certain, now that you've said that, Raymond. It's so dusty out here. According to Professor Sycamore, this is the town of Torito. Torito? I've not heard of it before. I don't think I see anything that looks like Azran ruins around here. Excuse me. The people of Torito are sure to be more familiar with the area than we are. It never hurts to ask around. Well then, time to get to business. That is, as soon as we find someone. It is unusually quiet for a town at this time of day. Look, there's someone now. Hey, a word of advice from me to you. Hey, a word of advice from me to you. We don't take kindly to strangers here in Torito. Wow, you talk just like they do in cowboy films. Howdy there, partner. A fine day for rustling some cattle, ain't it? Yee-haw. What? I don't think you heard me straight, boy. You hightail it out of here and don't you come back, you hear? I can't say this has been the warmest of welcomes. Is there a particular reason for your hostility, sir? Sure is. You folks. You see, you shouldn't be here. And unless you're a tough nut like me, you ain't gonna last 10 seconds in this town. 9, 8, 7... Everyone run for your lives. It's all red. Oh, red. Yikes. Somebody call the sheriff. Goodbye, hips. It didn't take much for that tough nut to crack. It seems unwise to linger here. Let's follow the man. Get inside. Hide from Old Red. Oh no. Hmm? There's the egg.
That it is.
That must be Old Red.
Rawr. Did you see that? It's the egg. We found it at last, car. Boss was right then. Get in position. Don't let it get away. Robin, you nitwit, get back here. Professor, it's Sergeant. Yes, it is. Very worrying. Even more worrying is the fact that the egg appears to be hanging around that wolf's neck. Well, at least now we know why the streets are virtually deserted. Those men ran straight after the wolf. Come on, Professor, we have to hurry. Luke, stay calm. We have already lost sight of them. Besides, it would be ill-advised to give chase without first finding our bearings. Right, we should ask around first. Do you think the man will be more willing to help now that his overblown ego has popped? Yikes. Egg time, baby! The residents of the desert town of Torito live in fear of a mighty wolf they call Old Red. Every time the beast makes his way into town, the people flee. But why does Old Red need to come to Torito in the first place? Old Red is certainly a fearsome sight to behold, and yet he left as quickly as he arrived, without harming anyone or destroying anything. I hear there's a puzzle around here, Hardener. Is it in this light fixture? Hey, look, a hidden puzzle. Thick as thieves. This trio of criminal brothers have committed so many crimes together that even their breathing has become synchronized. One of their favorite robbery techniques involves two of the brothers dropping stolen goods down from above while the third brother handles their cart. In order to keep the cart balanced, however, the weight must be distributed equally in a square shape. Can you help the brother get away with their big haul? Use the stylus to slide the robber's cart left and right. Touch the icon on the right side of the touchscreen to drop an item from above. All items rotate 180 degrees as they fall. The thought bubble on the top of the screen shows the order in which the robbers will throw the stolen goods in, going from left to right. Move the cart around to ensure the pieces fall in a tidy square with no awkward pieces sticking out. This is not, in fact, correct. Okay. What if we do this, then? Nope. Okay, it all has to end up on the cart. Okay. I'm picturing something like this at first, right? Then we can get this going here. That leaves space for this to go here. From there, we would have this here. Could put this here. Then we'd want this here. This here. And then we would have that. Alright. This should be aligned correct because it's 3 and then it starts. And it is, in fact, T-piece on the very left. I think it's here? Yeah. It's the 3 gap, right? Yeah, 3. And then it goes here. Then we want you here. 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 I think here?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I assisted in a theft.
All in a day's work.
A perfect heist. The brothers have done it again. Thick as thieves, now to puzzle index. That one was definitely worth the effort. At it, partner. That vermin's gone. Well, gee, that's a relief. Varmint. That varmint's gone. Hello again. You folk again? Look, I ain't no yellow belly. Just skedaddle already. You came to the wrong place at the wrong time. One moment, if I may. It's fair to say the wolf we saw earlier was the cause of Torito's troubles, is it not? Yeah, what you saw just now was old Red. About 3 weeks ago, he started coming down from yonder mountains. Could you tell us which mountains exactly? Heh, not a chance, missy. You go up there and he'll gobble you up faster than you can shake a rattlesnake. Why would you shake a rattlesnake? That's rude. But if you're still fixing for an early grave, go see the sheriff about it. He'll be in the saloon. I hear you. How about this fella back here? He talk much. He left a hint coin in the water trough there. Despite the panic outside, this room exudes goodwill and cheer. Why is that? People here seem to be celebrating the fact that they survived an encounter with Old Red, rather than dwelling on their fear. That man outside said the sheriff would be in here, but I don't see anyone who looks like a sheriff, do you? Look, Professor, it's the leg of a ram. A fine leg of cured ham. It smells absolutely divine. Cured ham is all right sometimes, but it's a bit too salty for me. Is that the steak or the partying people? Steak time. Real red in the middle, too. We got a hint coin for that? Ooh, fell right into his juices. Gorgeous. Got a dart on a wall and a wanted poster. Well, they're celebrating over there. I figure you're the sheriff, ain't you? Hey, so you around these parts, little lady? Where'd you hail from? Me? I'm from the Azran. Oh, Azran. Yep, I think my cousin Doc took a trip there this summer. Fine place. Say, you game for a game of cards? I'll deal. Cards on the table. Now, see here, little missy. Here's the game. Don't worry, it's simple enough. Even if you ain't never played it before. Look at hands 1, 2, and 3. Each time I've lined up the same 4 cards. Some of them face up, some of them face down. On the touch screen, you'll see I've lined up the 4 cards once again. Ooh. If you turn over one of these cards and produce a diamond, you win. Well, little lady, which card you gonna flip? Okay. We've got the club as a hint. So that's club, that's club, that's club. It is the same 4 cards each time, it seems. We got heart, heart, heart. So club went right, left, right, stay. Why did it stay? It's not the same 4 cards. Because on step 3 the Joker ends up in there. Each time I've lined up the same 4 cards. Some of them face up, some face down. One touch on the touch screen. And you'll see I've lined up the 4 cards once again. That ain't true though. That ain't true. Where'd this Joker come from, if that's true? Club wouldn't have existed here. Unless I'm mistaken. No, the only card that could be double-sided would be the club. Because we have the club face up here. So where'd the Joker come from? Oh. If you turn over one of these cards and produce a diamond, you win. Well, little lady, which card are you gonna flip? There's a trick here, because you added this Joker at some point. have to assume the heart is still here. Which means the diamond has to be here. Maybe. I don't know.
Here is my
That one
answer.
seems the trickiest, so I'm gonna go with that.
I enjoyed that.
I didn't even figure it out, I just figured that was tricky. Yeehaw! The club is the card you need to turn over. Once you realize that one of the old Derringer's cards is double-sided, this puzzle becomes a lot easier. Ain't that right, miss? I didn't realize. Well, explains why one was always face up. You know? Cards on the table is now in your puzzle index. You got a new item of clothing, sunflower jacket. Now that's how you play cards. No, I don't think so, sir. Derringer, you got a lot to answer for, you Chiseler? Sheriff, it was just a friendly little game. There weren't nothing untoward about it, I swear. Oh, I always thought you was low. But cheating an innocent girl at a game of cards, you better make tracks pronto. Yep. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. That Derringer may be a bit sly, but he may have a terrible sense of humor. But I guess deep down, he ain't really a bad egg. Anyhow, you folks must be from another country or some such. What brings you out here to this deadbeat town? Damn. You got to talk about your town that way. We're looking for something. The wolf you call Old Red has the item we seek around his neck. You want to meet Old Red? With all due respect, you folks must be off your rocker. But if you're serious... Listen, this ain't really the place. Folks is celebrating and I don't want to bring down the mood, you hear? Let's talk somewhere quieter. Meet me at the Dried Up Creek just north of here. Dried Up Creek it is. Dried Up Creek. Toaster. Let's go, baby. Got some toast. Hold up, Dusty. Oh, it's this pot back here. What's in the pot? Mischievous nut. Horns? Okay, yeah, no. What about this light here? This radio here? This light over here? This light up here? This ceiling fan? Always check the ceiling lights. This stove here? You got something in here? Oh, you're cooking up a hint coin. Alright, well, now that I'm heating up the entire bar, it's time to leave. Lizard. Lizard? Pardon me for back there. I just don't want to cause a fuss for the whole town, you know. Are you afraid of the big wolf? I ain't denying it. That old boy causes a heap of trouble whenever he pays us a visit. Now, I'm sure you ain't blind, but beyond our little oasis of calm, there ain't nothing but badlands, as far as the eye can see. I figure this old watering hole dried up, so he made Dorito his new favorite spot, if you catch my drift. He needs water. I see. That makes sense. Animals do what is required to survive. Yep. Now, I ain't saying I don't feel for the poor fella. But if he goes on like this, folks will not want to live here no more. Besides, who's to say he won't try and make off with Derringer or the like one day for his breakfast? We are well aware of the danger, Chef. Nevertheless, it is important that we find Old Red. I take it you would know where his den is. No backing down, eh? Fine. But first, you gotta help me with this here mystery. We got a Dorito puzzle here. Dorita sounds better than Dorito. At least in the cowboy accent, that southern accent where they didn't bother to actually learn them Spanish words. Didn't care to learn to pronounce torito correctly. Flying the coop. A farmer comes back to his chicken coop and he finds the door open with all his chickens gone. He tells the sheriff who works out either A, B, C, or D is responsible, but they're all pointing fingers at each other. It's B who's to blame. C's the culprit, no doubt about it. It's either A or B, I'm not sure which. It's B or C, one of them two. Only one of these people is telling the truth. Can you work out who is to blame for this? Only one of them is telling the truth. So if C is telling the truth, then it is A or B. It could possibly be A in that case, who is... Am I working out who's telling the truth or who stole the... Only one of these people is telling the truth. Can you work out who's to blame for this? Okay, yeah, who's to blame? We're looking for the thief. If A is telling the truth, then B did it. But if that's the case, then C and D are also telling the truth because they both say B could be it. So it can't be A who's telling the truth. So we're going to go with a big ol' no on honesty. B could be telling the truth. That would make it C. If C is telling the truth, if B is telling the truth, though, that means D would also be telling the truth because that's also one of the possible culprits here. So B can't be telling the truth, not exclusively. Now, if C's telling the truth, it could be A or B, then it could very well be A. And then their truth would still be validated. If D's telling the truth, it's either B or C. Then A agrees with the first part of that, and so does C. And B agrees with the second part of that, making both of those statements have two possible corroborators for truth. So we have found out that the truth lies with C. Now, in that case, C says it's A or B. So here is our possibility space. Is either A or B. Multiple people accused B. Everyone accused B except for B. And that means a lot of people would be telling the truth. If only one person's telling the truth, it's got to be A, because only one person accused A.
This was quite the conundrum.
Weird that you just know they're lying,
There we
though.
have it.
1957. Is that right about where we are now? Exactly. A's the one who's responsible for the chicken's disappearance. He didn't steal them, though. He simply forgot to close the door. A's punishment will be to get the chickens back and clean the coop from top to bottom. B and D will have to help him, too. That'll teach him to lie. Oh, Gravestone Grove. Don't mind if I do. Thunderation. So that was so it was that fella. Guess I'll be sleeping easy tonight. Now, a deal's a deal. I'll tell you what you want to know. Some folks have seen old Red go into the old abandoned mine at night. My guess is that's where he sleeps. Now, I'm sure you've got good intentions and all, but I want no more part in this. From here on, your lives are in no one's hands but your own. Please, for your own good, stay clear of the old boy. So old Red's den is somewhere in the mine, is it? Well, let's go and pay the old boy a visit. Leave it to me. I'll see if I can convince him to give us the egg. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves. That tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then. Bye.